Hi. After the troubles with my last grill, where I had troubles with the snake burning too fast and not getting too hot, I realized that I need to do something different for my next cook, which is going to be 2 racks of ribs next weekend for the Super Bowl. And I don't have enough way to set my current grill baskets to be doing indirect on either side of 2 racks of ribs. And so I decided to find a way to make my whole grate be available for indirect smoke. So I went and bought this diffuser plate from Skyflame, and it has just arrived. So let's unbox it and give it a whirl with the grill. So here's the deflector plate. It's heavy, wrapped pretty well. Looks good, no defects, nice and clean. So this is going to sit inside my grill with charcoal inside and that plate on top. 4 brackets to raise my grill grate higher. So let's go on outside and see how this works. So the instruction manual is in French and English. English is a little sketchy, but I need to set this up here. I'm going to put this aside. The clips for raising your grate combined 2 together. So I'm struggling a bit to get this undone. I'm a little concerned about that. Afraid I'm going to break it. Okay, there we go. They just sit on top of your existing clips on your Weber Kettle, and then your existing grate will go on top here. Put these undone. This is really hard. I'm really afraid I'm going to break this. Okay. Fortunately, once separated, these go on very easily, and they come off pretty easily too. So I'm definitely going to keep them separated. Now that I have the clips on, let's set up the rest of the system. This is a nice size ring. It takes up about 80 to 90% of the lower charcoal grate. And then the diffuser plate will just sit right on top here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill this with charcoal and maybe 1 or 2 chunks of wood. And I'm going to set it up to burn, try to get it to a good temperature of about 250 degrees Fahrenheit, and just see how long it will go. If I can get 6 hours of consistent temperatures and good smoke, then I will consider this test a success, and I will use this when I do those 2 racks of ribs. So stay tuned for that. Okay, I'm going to pour what's left of this bag of Kingsford original charcoal briquettes into it just about fills it up. Perfect. Okay, let me get these in here. 3 pieces of apple wood. Put these right around the edges so that the smoke will permeate out. Let's light this up. Okay, and the deflector plate, just go right on top here. And now my cooking grate. So I have 3 temperature probes in here to just monitor how the temperature is going to be in both the center and the left and the right of the grill as it cooks. I'm going to have both vents open all the way. I definitely see some smoke starting to come out. Okay, the time is about 5 minutes of 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So let's get this test started. So what I'm doing here is a practice cook of a couple racks of ribs. I want to monitor my temperature so it's about 250 degrees Fahrenheit throughout the cook. I've discovered during this that if I close my bottom vent when it's about 200 degrees, then I can monitor things from the top vent and close that to, let's say, about halfway and then maybe a quarter of the way or maybe an eighth of the way open. And that will basically maintain temperature throughout the full 6 hours. Alright, so it is a little after 8:30, 6.5 hours after I first started this. There's still some good smoke coming out. I just closed the top vent. The bottom vent's been closed for, 7 hours now. I'm calling this done. I'm very happy with it. I'm just going to take it out now and just take a look and see how much charcoal is left. So let's do that. Let's take the lid off. Take off my probes. I don't care about those anymore. And yeah, here's the stone. This is how the front looks, and this is the back. Got some coloring on it. I'm sure that'll probably wipe off and clean. And looking at the charcoal, it's definitely burned down some. There's still quite a bit left. This thing is very warm. And yeah, I'm happy with this. So it's actually 2 days after I did that test with this, and it's the first chance I'm getting to look at my grill since it rained all day yesterday. So here I am. Let me take this lid off. And it sure does look like it didn't use much charcoal. I'm gonna just stir this around. This is one of the 3 wood chunks. It's in pretty good shape. And keep that there. This was another one, still has a bit of life left in it. And this was the 3rd one, which is mostly done. So this was my fire starter. So yeah, a lot of pristine unburnt coals. Very impressed. Very impressed. Here's an update to my review. This here is a replacement deflector plate. The reason I got this is after my first real cook with the original stone, after the test cook seen in this video, some cracks developed on it, which you'll see in the photos here. And I returned it to Amazon. I got this replacement, and this is it after 2 more cooks. So far so good. I think what happened is in that cook that caused it to crack, I cranked up the heat to, I think, about 400 degrees Fahrenheit, and that caused, maybe it just didn't like the high heat. That's the update. So my recommendation is on hold. Not sure if I really recommend buying this for your Weber Kettle or not. I don't know why they started using the ceramic deflector stone, but I'm happy with it for its charcoal management, but I really don't know about the ceramic plate. More testing is required. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to leave a comment, share this with your friends, like the video, and subscribe for more.